we are a few amongst many. And so that, I think, is what was right about what Camille said. We are at an exciting moment. It sometimes can be scary, but it also, there's tremendous opportunity. And we have those tools. And what's exciting and important about those 4 pillars that Mitchell talked about, if you just think about the very small example of Lightning, we have, it's a small thing, but we have built quickly something that lets us see what's going on, which has been invisible to us. We have it now as a tool where we can go and teach exactly the kind of thing that Camille talked about, where we can explain this to our children and ourselves. And we built in that for the first time an open database where we actually can empower and build communities of people who can help us really understand at a bigger level what's going on. And that is the set of tools that we all have as those plumbers and artists and evangelists as we think about these complex environments that are around us and that we're trying to shape with our values. And that's not a bad spot to be. So I want to say something and introduce another plumber and artist. Bethany Kobe from Saved by Technology. And the setting of why I asked Bethany to close tonight is, when you think there's 2.5 billion of us now on the internet, 2.5 billion times that 10 days of data times 365 days a year times I mean, we are creating a tremendous amount of data and are kind of trying to figure out what that means and all the things we're going to talk about. And think about there's going to be 6 billion people in 2025 on the web, and what is that going to mean in terms of figuring that out? But then think that in 2025 there also will be 1 trillion devices connected to the internet. And we don't know at all yet how to think about that environment, but that is the environment we are walking into. I don't think we even really have a choice about that now. But the choice we do have is to start to think about what that world looks like. And we can sit in fear, and I think certainly sober thought is useful, or we can say, let's actually go and look at the devices that will be connected, play with them, start to become comfortable with them, start to make them ours, in a way that we can then know and shape what that environment is. And these guys know how to play with that, so I want you to see what they're doing. It gives me a lot of hope.